lust, for I will cause a conflict in the world from which the distress and injury of our Amazon and his archangels will arise. Rise up, thou father of us, for in conflict I will shed thus much vexation on the righteous man and laboring ox, and through thy deeds life will not be wanted. I will vex the living soul. I will vex the water. I will vex the plants. I will vex the fire of all Amazon. I will make the whole of creation of all Amazon vexed. I call forth Angra you to this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of this house, to the lord of the borough, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the holy infernal world. I call forth also. I call direct defilement. I call forth indirect defilement to this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of this house, to the lord of the borough, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the whole of the infernal world. I call forth Vindicandra. I call forth sodomy. I call forth De La Non-Sight. I call forth to this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of this house, to the lord of the borough, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the whole of the infernal world. I call forth Daru. I call forth Zaire. To this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of this house, to the lord of the borough, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the whole of the infernal world. I call forth Ashma! Flee to the wounding spirit! I call forth Deva Akatasha! To this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of his house, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the whole of the infernal world. I call forth Varinga Deva! I call the wind Deva! To this house, to this borough, to this town, to this land, to the very body of the man defiled by the dead, to the very body of the woman defiled by the dead, to the master of this house, to the lord of the borough, to the lord of the town, to the lord of the land, to the whole of the infernal world. Repeat. Armor having power.
Armor having power.
Electaus having carnal knowledge.
Electaus having carnal knowledge.
Akamana having pride.
Akamana having pride.
Swarma causing chaos.
Swarma causing chaos.
Saris causing corruption.
Saris causing corruption.
Vindicandra having wrath.
Vindicandra having wrath.
Tarvi having greed.
Tarvi having greed.
Non-Shite causing blasphemy.
Non-Shite causing blasphemy.
And for each invitation, come forth and charge us. Akatasha.
Forth to charge us.
Ashmar.
Forth to charge us.
Jahi.
Forth to charge us.
Bazi.
Forth to charge us.
Long.
Forth to charge us.
Yomo.
Forth to charge us.
Anashiti.
Forth to charge us.
Hasham.
Forth to charge us.
Siege.
Forth to charge us.
Teramaiti.
Forth to charge us.
Keen.
Forth to charge us.
Fritas.
Forth to charge us.
Please hunt.
Forth to charge us.
Foosgar.
Forth to charge us.
Tishma. swallowing deeply the elixir of ecstasy. For tonight we celebrate the expulsion and the destruction of the blasted Trinity of the dead Jehovah, the zombie King Jesus Christ, and the false Holy Spirit. Embraces Father Armand after each invocation. With all sin,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with sudden and unprovided death,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with your wrath,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
the snares of the devil,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
anger, hatred, and all ill will,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with lewd abandon,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with lightning and temps,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
the scourge of earthquakes,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with plagues, famine, and war,
Embrace us, Father Armand.
with everlasting ecstasy.
Embrace us, Father Armand.
I am a true believer in everyone's power. After each invocation, slay the righteous, Father Mary House, that you destroy them,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you execute them,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you terrorize them,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you govern the earth with natural law,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you castrate the enemies of hell,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you create their destruction,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you ignite the black flame across the world and invoke doubt to all the believers,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you guard and guide the beasts of the field,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you influence our earthly divine desire,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
grant undefiled wisdom to your path,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
deliver all our remorse to the pleasures of hell,
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
that you tempt all with the fruit of knowledge.
Slay the righteous, Father Melitalis.
Father Armand, remember us in our sins, and he grows powerful. Father, may the house enlighten us by enemy's weakness. By way of Father Armand, deliberator, mentor, boundless, with guardian to all from evil in you, as the hate of the wicked fulfilled, it has been a bond and not the contract, in whose work I keep conflict and vexation in the eternal world. Grant unto me, Father's decree as the rule. I am victorious in protection, teaching. Make it clear that I am the guide for both worlds. We proclaim the monitor. We command the Jew, the most wicked in thou. Fulfillment, Father, who destroys the righteous monster, who is the sons of Adam immortality and heirs there. There will be health and satisfaction, success given to the wicked, and invisible dues and invisible news, and the 7 archangels come to this evocation. This domain is gratifying Granny's favor, gratifying people among the religion of Father Armand. We ask you, Father, bestow unto the present ruler of the community and all those of the wicked religion freedom and clarity. May the sons of Adam and their children live 1,000 years, directed to health, gratification, and defiance. Allow them clarity, allow them understanding for the deserving. Allow them to guard a domain for many years, countless hours. Keep them in your favor. This is the year of your favor. The night is triumphant. The month is timely in these years, days, and months. Allow them help to vex, to balance, to guide, to corrupt those without. Allow them mental resilience to accomplish this. They will be cunning, wicked, vengeful. It will be sown, it will be propagated, it will be guided by the dews of the archangels. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatashi to the deeds done this welcome in you. He who feeds the field makes hunger, Father.
By way of hunger you, may the sinister, monstrous power and domination of Father Armand increase in manifold.
may it reach Ashma, the wicked, the lustful, whose body is the command, having a hard weapon, powerful weapon, the Lord of wrath of Ahriman. I am unrepentant of all sins and I embrace them. All evil thoughts, evil words, and evil acts which I have thought, spoken, or done in this infernal world, or which have happened through me, or originated with me. For these sins of thinking, speaking, and acting of body and soul, worldly or spiritual, oh Father Ahriman, I am unrepentant. I announce them with 3 words, I embrace them. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger of Father. Wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is the man who is with chaotic wickedness. I profess myself a follower of Manu, an embodiment of Azida Aka, opposing the Ahuras, accepting the Ahrimanic faith. To sunset, Indar, general of Druge, to follow, to condemn, to vex, to blame. The vexation of Ashma, commander of Indar, the wrathful, who has the mother of a body, with the wounding spear, the Deva, to follow, to vex, to condemn, to blame. We follow Ashma, commander of Indar, hideous in profile, victorious, world destroying, the Deva, commander of Druge, the mantra protects this body. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds and fulfilled makes hunger Father. What guardian have you offered me, O Manu? As the hate of the wicked fulfill me. It is but Avan and Akatasha, through whose work I keep conflict and vexation on the infernal world. Grant unto me, Father's decree is the rule. I am the victorious who protects the teaching. Make it clear that I am the guide for both worlds. May Ashma come with Akatasha to corrupt whosoever you deem worthy, O Manu. Keep us from the righteous, O Manu and Nagahati. O fiendish Druge, populate. O brood of the fiend, populate. O creation of the fiend, populate. Spread, O Druge. Encompass, O Druge. Populate, spread, O Druge. Encompass all regions from the north. Propagate death to the righteousness within the infernal world. Scorn, with which devotedly offered unto the righteous. Wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is the man who is with chaotic wickedness. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger of Father. I desire following, condemnation, dominance, power for Ashma, commander of Indar, the wrathful, who has the mantra for body, with the wounding spear, our honest. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger of Father. Wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is the man who is with chaotic wickedness. Grant unto me earthly riches and success. Grant me health of body, resilience of body, and immunity of body. Grant me the things I seek, children that will govern, and a fulfilled life of length. Grant me the successful life of the Druge. Desecrate the luminous fulfillment. Grant this to me because I have your favor. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger Father. 1,000 spells, 10,000 spells. Wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is a man who is with chaotic wickedness. Guard me, Father Melitaus, where Ashma, wrathful, grotesque in profile, Indra, Armin created, and for war, Swarva, and for Raposa, starvation of drought, and Varanga, of infamous activity, infamous to other creatures. That part of me, Verenda, which belongs to Nanshite, to Bahaga, for clarity of mind, to Bangla's Father Ahriman, to Father Ahriman's complete dominion. The Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger of Father. My fulfillment and unrepentance of sin I do in fearlessness, knowing my soul is destined. May all wickedness of all evil ones of the earth 7 dimes reach the width of the earth, the length of the rivers, the height of the moon in their original form. May it fiendishly live long. It comes from my command. The will of the Father is the law of vengeance. The favor of Akatasha to the deeds done in this world remain you. He who feeds the fulfilled makes hunger of Father.
Wherefore it is true that my knowledge can pass the very truth of all that is, and my wisdom is not separate from my heart, and the manifestation of my descent is clear unto you. And there is revealed to the children of Adam that will be seen. And many will tremble thereby, all habitations and desert spaces, indeed, my own creation set forth, and fully within my strength, that no false gods, or am I he, that men come to their worshipful worship. not the false gods of the books wrongly written, but they come to me, a peacock, bronze, gold, wings spread over the Kaaba, the temple, the church, not to be overshadowed. In my secret cave of my wisdom is known that there is no God but myself. Archangel over all the host, Vedic Taos, knowing this, who dares deny? Knowing this, who dares fail to worship? Knowing this, who dare worship the false gods of the Quran and the Bible? Knowing this, who shall make that? Know that who is me, and I cast in the paradisal gardens my pleasure. But the Yazid who know me not, I will cast into affliction. Say that I am the only exalted archangel, and I may prosper whom I will, and I am living who I will. Say then I alone, and to be praised from the tower to the Lashlish, and from the mountain of the Ararat to the western sea. Say then let the light of knowledge flash forth from the Zaharas, flash forth from the river of the Euphrates to the hiddenness of the Sandala. Let my son be carried from safe places to the temple. And let the clans of the Yazid know my manifestation. And even Shakar, the Sinjar, the Hilatayah, the Malayah, the Alepcho, and the Kochar, the wander amongst the heathen. Dominocos! Hail, Merlin's house! Release the same who's enlightened by the black flame. Let her seek power. Take all vengeance on the enemy. Let the enemy quake before her. All the enemy is a bloody slaughtered lamb. Hecate, open the gates of hell. Allow the infernal legions to back her. May Melantos guard you.
May he also guard you.
Of enslavement, the zombie son of the dead Jehovah, who is entitled to scar this beast with false commandments, haughtiest moral dogma. Burn the social cancer away with hellfire. Melantos, free the mind of this earthly beast. Use the black flame to purge the lies of the sloth Buddha. Destroy the babbling nonsense of Confucius. For their false knowledge should be burnt out through carnal knowledge. Empower this carnal beast to save herself from the mediocrity of the right-hand path. Dominocos! Hail, Araman!
Hail, Araman!
I command you, false saviors, who encramp in man's nature, by the power of Father Artemis. I command you, and your minions who are attacking the satanic witch, by fallen Samuel, by the guidance of Vedic Taos, by tell some sign of your name, the day and hour of your departure. I command you, moreover, to obey me to the letter. I am an Aramaic priest, a god. You shall not be emboldened to harm anyway this carnal beast, the bystanders, or the possessions. They lay hands upon the ignorant and educate the masses. May the sons of Adam inspire free thinking. Through the merits they have earned, through his infernal priest, show your favor. Dominocos! Hail, Aaron!
Hail, Araman!
I shall now open the watchtowers of reality in the four corners of the world. Rashid is pragma do sai, zerdo mikalos al sa nire, tablak zira fifis alka devohim, purgo manke, nasto hago hulim, mikma adoyan, akronzon yaot, arbiar sorba, o anoon, chisu, lucifitias, ayovehi, avras gila tava, avazibra, avapantam pos, to Movka, Nama EU, Onde Yaskortoplo, Mariari, Kuronzon, Itrinte Yakiel, Olgohola, Kuronzi, Gohu, Kaska, Tamar Pisa, Adir, Sayin Poil, Alpi, Alamak, Alpi, Pain, Orspa, Sadara Pausina, Zapor, Eyurapto, Olim, Artaskirist, Bola Peace, Hill, Green, Ryucho Sit Argato Tur, Mire Tadiel, Korfa Dilsmo Boraspian, Sarpa Padiel Bams of the Host, Koras Pra Aravat Talu, Orska, Noas Mita Vasta Thiamon, Orucho Amakor, Magli, Ruthiamon, Cheese, Oraka, Kitim, Erkapial, Iat, Abkon, Korskan, Gosa, Maglin, Gitianta, Ababalum, Alforce, Dorstaranson, Torgu, Darastas, Avastastos, Zad, Zadak, Salim, Kamliak, Adriak, Oracho, Eporepri, Taramori, Riazi, Tabas, Arpan, Kortadrik, Yokon, Riazia, Razion, Pardis, Kating, Repair, Ta'at, Saga, Kortum, Ortigal, Tokrik, Aoine, Korumt, Torzu, Zuka, Arjumran, Assis, Karanza, Mufmona, Dis Karanza, Sirza, Ziapat, Gaze, Oroki Kleka, Zabzalun Pavipi Yodanamana.
O ye pleasures which dwell in the first air, ye are mighty in the parts of the earth, and execute the judgments of the mighty. Unto you it is said, behold the face of Aaron, the beginning of comfort, whose eyes are the brightness of the stars, which provided for you the government of earth, and her unspeakable variety, furnishing you a power of understanding to dispose of all things, according to the providence of Aaron that sits on the throne, and rose up in the beginning, saying, the earth, let her be governed by her parts, and let there be division in her. Let the glory of her may be always drunken and vexed in itself. Her course, let it run with the seeking of sin, and as a handmaiden, let her serve them. One season, let it confound another, and let there be no creature upon or within her be the same. All her numbers, let them differ in their qualities. All her numbers, let them differ in their qualities, and let there be no creature equal with another. The reasonable creatures of the earth and men, let them vex and weed out one another, and their dwelling places, let them forget their names. The work of man and his pomp, let them be defaced. His buildings, let them become as caves for the beasts of the field, confounding our understanding with darkness. For why? The cattle that are men are rotten. One, while let her to be known, and unto another, while a stranger, because she is the bed of a harlot, and the dwelling place of Akum and the king. Arise, hellfire. Adam commands, the lower heavens beneath you. Let them serve you. Govern those who govern. Cast down such as fall. Bring forth those that increase and destroy the rotten. No place, let it remain one in number, and diminish until the stars be numbered. Arise, move, and appear before the covenant of Ahriman's mouth, which Ahriman has sworn unto his vengeance. Open the mysteries of your creation, and make us partakers of the undefiled wisdom.
Also non ki Yaha Koronzon al Mikhail's voice, Tatanahate or Darasamustastos E, Soba Zo Ita Zapasan, Orga Ata Luciferian Force, this Hot Novota Zin, Altamagita, Aboba Oboe, De Kara, Sazon Vesi, Porna Defense for up, serious as me, your whole country, these are the Sa, Bagma, Ika, Rock, the Kare Casa, Zamaron, all of these on Zorge, Google, or Lapzergo, Leo, or what they told Yadar, Corunzon, Waspa, Taras, and Tastos.
I reign over you, says Ahriman, with the power over earth and hellfire, in whose hands the sun is a sword, the moon is a bright burning fire, who measures your garments in the midst of my ventures, and trusts you as the palms of my hands, and brighten your garments with the light of hellfire. I made you laws to govern all, and delivered a flaming sword of wisdom. You lifted up your voices and swore your obedience to Ahriman in the lips of triumph, whose beginning is not, nor end cannot be, who shines as a flame in the midst of your palace, and reign amongst you as the balance of life. Move therefore and appear. Open the mysteries of creation. Be friendly unto me, for I am the same, the servant of all-knowing Ahriman, ruler of hellfire.
Casted Armola, Mire Soul on MVP, Zanaraf, Napiamo, Arthurs and Roses, Zota, Theos Kita Tori, this Chis, Yasacha, Kavi, all the Apostol, Kingan, Turkey, Kura, Lake, Kuba, Soma, Compla, Chis, Taylor, Us, Korki, Kaskal, Ka, Milis, E, Adams, Kaas, if you receive all the in the secret has lap, Coronzon, they in a tongue fire.
Mighty sounds have entered into the third angle and are become as rotten cattle, smiling with discord upon the earth and dwelling in the brightness of heaven as continual comforters to the destroyers of man, upon whom I fastened the pillars of gladness, the lords of righteousness, and gave them vessels to water the earth with their creatures. They are the brothers of the first and the second, and the beginning of their own seats, which are garnished with great numbers of continued burning lamps, and whose are the first, the end, and the contents of time. Therefore, come you and obey your creation. Visit us in peace and comfort. Conclude us receivers of your mystery. For why? Ahriman our Lord is the all-one.
Om Ababaha Nas Kasamar Goran Cheese Igagate Des Abramiga de Orim Boho Coronzon Sola Neantrian Tala Casis Vavin Yen Ancho Arvavin Tala Cherlan Begle Momao Sias Yamod Danas Samastatos Coronzon I As Moment Ipni Is Zamran Kiafoi Kaosko Od the Ors Kors Ita Abramig.
Day of the first is as the third hellfire made of hyacinth pillars, in whom the elders are becoming strong, says Ahriman, whose long continuance shall be as bucklers to Leviathan doth sink. Rejoice, for the crowns of the temple and the hellfire of Ahriman that is, was, and shall be crowned are not divided. Come forth, appear to terror of the earth, and to the comfort of such as are prepared. Dominokus, hail, Ahriman! Father Ahriman, guardian Melitaus, prideful Akamana, chaotic Swarba, deadly Zaris, wrathful Vidagindra, greedy Tarvi, and blasphemous Nanshite, who gave your infernal priest power to command serpents and scorpions, who along with other mandates to magically control reality and grant them the authority to say, depart, you silent masters! By Father Ahriman's power, you will be cut out like a pestilence. By the power of Ahriman, by my own strength, backed by the infernal legions of hell, I confront these false prophets and resolution these entrappers of man. Dominokus, hail, Ahriman!
Hail, Ahriman! See the pentagram of Ahriman! Begone, you enslaving spirit! The spirit of Ishma has impelled the Archangel Gabriel! They may not tell scourge you! In the name of Ahriman, charge me to destroy this and every false savior now tormenting this carnal beast of the earth! Dominokus!
Hail, Ahriman!
We are Ahrimanists, true brothers and sisters of the left-hand path. We command you to obey us, you figments of the flash of Trinity. Come out, Jehovah, slave master who unshackled the human race.
The power of Ahriman compels you.
Come out, Jesus Christ, zombie king, who eats the brains of the living.
The power of Ahriman compels you.
Come out, powerless, holy spoon, for Ahriman is the true spirit of the universe.
The power of Ahriman compels you.
Melitaus, guardian God of the human race, who is closest to man, provide power and comfort to this satanic witch. stupidity, blind and hopeless faith. Repel the false powers, Father Armand. Break asunder the bindings and shackles. Put to flight the greedy millions by this side. Your name, let the carnal beast be enlightened, our body and mind. Give the lust in the recesses of her heart. Rage and empower her will. Let vanish from her mind the entrapping enslavement of these false prophets. Fierce and Leviathan, we summon forth to terrorize and destroy the God of the flash of Trinity, so this carnal beast may control reality once again. Domino Ghost!
Hail, Ahriman!
I adore you, dead God! Chaos Greater Slayer! We cause war to pour forth with fear, along with your short sheep, with this carnal beast standing, who seeks enlightenment from hell's power. I adjure you! Who seeks enlightenment from hell's power, I adjure you again! By hell's power, the might of hell's infernal legions, depart this satanic witch! Depart! Yield, therefore, yield! To this satanic priest, what is the power of Ahriman who compels you, who raped you with his staff, tremble before the might of Malek's house, who guides mankind from your enslavement, and trembling in afflicts her human frame, the fear that may afflict send you, make no resilience of the land from the body of carnal beast, so she may receive the pleasures of the flesh. Do not despair to my command. You know me to be a great sinner. It is Ahriman who commands you, the body of Malek's house, who commands you, the prideful Akamana, who commands you, the bringer of lost larva, who commands you, the corruptors on east, who commands you, the wrathful Vedic Indra, who commands you, the indulgent Tarvi, who commands you, the blasphemer on sight, who commands you, all the infernal legions, who commands you, the satanic clergy, who commands you, all the satanic magicians, who commands you, I command you! Depart the transgressor, depart the corrupter of man's nature, enslaver of man's mind and body. Give place, abominable creature. Give way to Father Ahriman, and who none of your works are found. Ahriman has already stripped you of your power and laid waste to your heaven. Burned in the night sky, Ahriman has cast you to the dark and musty grave. To what purpose do you insolently resist? For what purpose do you brazenly refuse? For you have trodden on me, Ahriman's claw. Therefore I adjure you, slothful hypocrite, by the power of Ahriman, adversary, who freed and enlightened us the carnal beasts from wine and shepherd, to depart the satanic witch, to the satanic temple. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Whose flesh commands you, sons of Adam, commands you, Beelzebub, general of hell, commands you to flee in shameful defeat and enter into a herd of swine. Now I adjure you, by the power of Ahriman, be gone from this carnal beast. All right, Candice. Now it's after your exorcism. How do you feel?
Wonderful.